Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the Unrivaled Series 2 Jon Moxley. And I've seen photos of this figure, and looking at it in person, this is one of the best AEW figures that I've ever seen. Now, I'm going to say this now. This is not mine, alright? This is not mine. This is my man Gio's figure. So I've mentioned him a couple of times on the channel, but I think he's traded me a few figures. He's let me make a few fix-ups on his, and he actually let me borrow this Jon Moxley. So by the time you guys are seeing this video, Halftime Heat will have already been out, and I'm pretty sure that this would be back in his collection, because he let me borrow this, so I only used it for Halftime Heat and to pose it around and do some funny pictures with, and I also used it, of course, for this video. So I'm recording this before the Super Bowl, so I don't know any of the results. Odds are, I don't know, I don't really give a shit about football. But anyway, so he let me borrow this Series 2 Jon Moxley to film Halftime Heat with, because I wanted to do AEW and WWE figures, so I thought it would only be right to have the Elite versus the Unrivaled figures. So he let me borrow this. I didn't have to trade him anything, although this AEW Championship is mine, but I'm going to get into that in a little bit. So with that being said, let's get an in-depth look at Mr. Mox himself. First, let's look at Mr. Mox's accessories. So here are all of Jon Moxley's accessories. Let's take a look first at the jacket. I think the jacket is one of the best parts of this figure. You see, it kind of reminds me of like the Elite Triple H. You know how when he had I think he had like the NXT design on here, and he had some design on the back. But if you were to acetone that off, you could probably use that for a Jon Moxley. But I really like this, you know. Even though it is made of rubber, it feels good. Like, I'm okay with it. And then it's got Mox spray painted on the back. And I actually do have a Jon Moxley t-shirt that has Mox spray painted on there, kind of like this. I think it has like the unscripted Moxley violence and then just has Mox sprayed over it. So I do like that. It looks good and it feels great on the figure. And then he also does come with the AEW World title. Now, here's a funny story, okay? This is not the actual AEW title that comes with Jon Moxley. So here's the backstory behind this. So Gio actually had two AEW titles. He had the A Little Bit of the Bubbly Chris Jericho and the Unrivaled Series 2 Jon Moxley. So I asked him if I could actually have one of the AEW titles. So we worked out a few deals. I traded him a belt. And long story short, here it is, the AEW World title. Now this is from the A Little Bit of the Bubbly Chris Jericho. So the nubs right here are a little bit flimsy, but not crap. But you know, for the most part, the belt is beautiful. Like just look at this. I'll put it up to the camera. You could barely even make out the letters. It's that shiny. It looks good. I posed this on Kenny Omega. I actually used this to film with for, I think it was Halftime Heat. Yeah, I used this for Halftime Heat. Because the funny thing is, before I even got the AEW title, and I think the belt is back here. Yeah, here it is. So before I got the AEW title, I would actually use this Ring of Honor television title, I think. Yeah, it is the TV title. I stopped watching Ring of Honor once Kenny and all the rest of the original Bullet Club left. I think we all did. But I used this because it looks similar to the AEW title. Like, if you look at it, same style of plates and stuff like that. So if you wanted to, you could use the whatever belt this is, the television title. But I got this from Figures Toy Company, and these belts are huge. They don't even fit around the WWE figures. The only WWE figure that this would fit around is Braun Strowman, but I highly doubt that Braun Strowman will go to Ring of Honor. But I do love this AEW World title. It looks great. I can't wait for them to start making more. They already made the women's title. They're making the TNT title, and hopefully with SCU in Series 5, I think, we're going to get the AEW tag titles. But that basically covers Jon Moxley's accessories, so let's get into Mox himself. So taking a look at Jon Moxley's head scan, I think this is one of the more better AEW head scans, because here's the thing, with every AEW series, with every Unrivaled series, there's always like a few figures that have the best head scan, the meh head scan, and then ones that just downright look like shit. So I'd say for Series 2, the best would probably be Pentagon and Phoenix, only because they do a great job with the masked head scan. And then in the meh category would be MJF, Dustin, and Moxley. And then in the shitty ones, it'd be Hangman Adam Page. Because I know some people like that head scan. I don't like it. It looks like Edge and Hangman Page combined together. Like, I don't know, like Hangman Page's hair with like a Jax Edge head scan. Like, I don't know what it is. But that's not with this one. This one looks great. You know, I love it. It's kind of got like the little fade going on back here. And it's got like the scar right here for those of you who want to acetone this, I'm not sure if it's possible because I think the AEW figures, you can't really acetone the head scans. So you could either paint over that or try acetoning it, because this is not sculpted on, it's painted on. But the reason why this is in the meh category of the head scans is because I think, like, there's some angles where I see Jon Moxley and then there's some I don't. I think it's either the way that the hair is on here or the way that the beard, like the smirk is. But I do see Jon Moxley, and I do see him there. So moving down, you know, he has this new body mold, which I think every Unrivaled series seems like it has like a new body mold, but this looks good. He also did point out to me that the arms on his are a little bit loose. I don't know why, but I did notice that, and hopefully I can try fixing it, but I don't know if I can. He's also got double jointed arms, which you love to see in figures. I really wish the Elites would have had that instead of the Ultimate Editions, but yeah, there you go. He's ready to square up and face Kenny Omega. And he's also got the Psy tattoo right here. I don't know how well that's going to come out, but he's got the... Why isn't it focusing? Hang on. There you go. So he has the Psy tattoo right there. And now moving on down to the pants. I think this is the selling point of the figure, other than the AEW World title, is the pants. Like, these look spot on. Like, these are so cool. I don't know if these are, like, official sponsors or if they just, like, tried to wing their own designs. But these are the traditional Jon Moxley pants that he's always worn. He's worn these, I think, since Double or Nothing. But it says that this figure is based off of Revolution when he won the title from Jericho. If it was, then they're missing the eye patch or like a bloodied up head skin, which I'm pretty sure that Jazzwares and Wicked Cool Toys could make that, because they did make the Blood Brothers 2-pack, and that had a whole bunch of blood on it. So it's only a matter of time before we get a bloodied up Jon Moxley head skin. I can't wait to see that. But he does have the same style of, like, Elite articulation as, like, the Shield figures, because it's got the boots down here. But, yeah, these are good. They go all the way out. The thing is with these ones is, like Series, what series? Oh, like Series 1. The ball joints are not painted. I think they started painting those in Series 3, because I think the Young Bucks had that. They had the white ball joints, but... yeah, here is Jon Moxley. I love this figure. It looks good. I really do wish I could keep this, but the thing is, it's not mine. You know, I've found Series 2 in stores, but all I found was 2 Rey Fenixes, an MJF, and a Dustin. So if I can find Pentagon, Moxley, and Hangman, then I'll have the completed set of Series 2 minus the Chase variants, which, by the way, this Moxley is basically the Chase variant. The only difference is it comes with a little bit of the bubbly... champagne bottles and then a inner circle t-shirt. That's the only difference I can find, or maybe that one doesn't have a scar, I don't know, but for the most part it's basically the exact same thing. But there is a reason why I wanted to get multiples of these, and I'm going to show you guys that right now, because I actually made this, which is a custom Jon Moxley kind of lower with my own design going on. I tried my best to replicate this, but it didn't really work out that well. But it kind of reminds me of like Brian Kendrick for some reason. But I added some gold designs on here, and I got all the parts figured out. The only thing that's missing is this head skin, and I did put this head on there. I did take it off, but I did not put it on there. Reason being was because, like, okay, technically I put it on there, but I didn't push it on there. I just placed it on there. But hopefully one of these days I can find another Jon Moxley and I can do the Elite conversion, because I already got all the parts figured out. The only thing I'm missing is the head scan. But yeah, other than that, guys, that pretty much does it for this review. So let me know what you think about this Jon Moxley. If you love it, if you hate it, if you think it's good, if you think it's one of the better figures from Jazzwares. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.